guys, I'm Jackie and this is Chris and we are
L8on Adventures.
today to talk to you a little bit about our past Disney trips, current Disney trips, and upcoming Disney trips. We love everything Disney.
We do. We actually have been to Disney at least 6 times in the past 5 or 6 years. We've done other things. We've also done Disney Cruise Line. Now we actually did that on our last trip. And we are here mostly because we've done some videos, but we really think we have a lot to offer when it comes to how to do Disney with a family. We've got a family of 5, 3 kids, and I think the big thing is that it seems like Disney gets a lot more expensive and hard to manage as soon as you get past 4, because every hotel gets a little harder to book, and you got to look at things like DVC or DVC rental, which we can talk about. And so that's where we think we can offer a little bit of guidance and help if you have questions.
There's ways definitely to do it without breaking the bank. A lot of people think that when you go to Disney, you are spending an arm and a leg. And yes, Disney is expensive, but so are other places that you can travel to. Like if you go to Punta Cana and go to a Nickelodeon resort or something along those lines, it all adds up. However, there's ways to save with Disney, and that's specifically what Chris and I can go ahead and speak to you on, and hopefully save you money, along with having a magical experience with your family. We hope that you enjoy our videos and what we do. I know that they're not the greatest as of right now, however, we are working on that currently to bring you guys the best quality that we can. If there is something that you want to see, or that you're interested in, or
Questions
about our trip, please let us know. We're here to answer those for you to the best that we can, and hopefully save you some money too if you have a larger.
Yeah, interestingly enough, on our last trip, we actually stayed in 3 different hotels and took a Disney cruise. Just how it ended up working out because of some issues with our flights and some changes that went on during our trip. So we actually can answer questions on a lot of different issues. We actually rented DVC points in this last trip. We have stayed at almost every hotel in Disney, at least over half of them, so we can answer a lot of questions on that. Coming up in the next week or so, we'll be able to give you some videos from a Disney cruise. We'll be able to give you some snorkeling videos that we took while we were on the Disney cruise, which was pretty fun.
I do want to just throw out a disclaimer on this one right now. We have taped the most recent up-to-date holiday version of the Frozen Ever After show, and then the Festival of Magic.
The Festival of Fantasy Parade.
The Festival of Fantasy Parade. That is new. They kind of tweaked it a little bit and cut out the Maleficent dragon after it started on fire. However, we do hear that they are...
That's Minnie singing in the background, one of our kids. Has their mini toy sitting on the floor in the living room where it's not supposed to be, so that's fun.
We are very family-oriented and Disney-friendly channel.
One of the things that I'll throw out there right away, if you're looking at a Disney cruise, would be we found a couple ways to save some money on our last one. One of the examples was if you're traveling with more than 3 people, you shouldn't take the Disney's Cruise Line bus. That costs $35 per person. So
it's actually cheaper to take an Uber XL.
Yeah, it's much cheaper to an Uber XL was $80. So if you have 3 people, you'll spend $105. So if you're going to do anything where you're going with 3 or more people, you should actually look into possibly taking an Uber or a Lyft. That was a little cheaper. Other things that we figured out were that if you want to do a Disneyland and Sea package, it's actually smarter to book them separately or rent DVC points or something like that, because if you book them together, you don't actually get any of the current discounts that are available, such as, like the Magical Memories discounts or whatever discount they're running. They call them something different all the time. I think the one they were running for our last trip, which was just a few weeks ago, was the Magical Holiday offer. But if you do book them together, they actually don't offer those discounts, and that can be a significant savings. Other than that, I think we'll actually have a video up of Kidani Village coming very shortly, of the room we stayed at Kidani Village. I think we'll have a video come up very soon of a review of both Kidani Village, Saratoga Springs, and then we stayed at an all-star resort. We love those resorts, even though we don't normally get to stay at them anymore because we have 5 people, and you have sometimes like all-star a couple of the resorts have big enough suites, but most of them we just need a little bit more room because those suites or those rooms are just a little bit too small for our children who like to run around a little bit too much. So anyway, Jackie's been going to Disney since she was a little girl. I actually started going to Disney when our kids were a few years old. That was the first time I'd ever been there. And so there's our puppy stopping in to say hi.
So if you like this video or want to see more, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you do turn on the notification bell.
Thank you guys, and have a great night.
Good night.